Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsyreplays and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the K-91. Recently been buffed in the update. It's a nice tank. The buff that it went from 310 alpha to 350. So that's a nice buff. And don't forget, it has a free shell autoloader. So 310 alpha to 350, that's a big difference. Big difference. You can do 1400 if you 1400 per shot. I mean, I have been doing, if you can high roll, you can pump that out. Now the first battle, we just skipped until we started doing some damage, and we're going to pump out 3k damage in around a minute 15, a minute and a half, which isn't bad at all. Now the K-91 has always been a pretty decent tank. I mean, it's never been OP or anything like that, but it's been decent. I tested the tank back before it was released, and even then it's not a bad tank. It's not the best tank, and it's not a tank that I would jump at the opportunity to buy the tank. But now it's got this buff where it does 310 alpha. It also has a 3.5 intra-clip reload. I mean, look at that shot, 393 the first shot, 391 the second shot. Are we going to get the third shot off? And this is using heat. That was using heat. So the third shot here, we are going to get 340, 349. So 1133 are damage there on the first clip, which isn't bad, which is not bad at all. Now, would I recommend buying this tank? To be honest, I probably would. Now with this buff, I definitely would recommend buying this tank when it next comes for sale. Now, it's just fun clearing tanks. Now, you got the 350 alpha. You can clear tanks. I mean, the first battle we had 3 shots and we cleared 2 tanks, and the third shot we put a tank down to a 1 shot. And for me, that's the best way to play autoloader tanks. If you can clear tanks on the enemy team, clear them. Don't worry about damage. Damage means nothing if you're going to lose. The best thing is to get the guns out of the game, and if you can get 2 guns out of the game in pretty much 3.5 seconds, then that's good going. If you can clear 3 tanks in 7 seconds, that's even better. We do fail HE here on the waffle. We could have cleared him, but I'm afraid we did fail some HE, and now we are a 1 shot to him. So we want to stay clear of him. He is now dead, and so now we are just about to reload, and there is the tortoise up there. So we can clear the tortoise if we get all our shots. 310 alpha, someone shoots him, and we can clear him on our second shot. So this battle, it just leaves 3 tanks left alive, but we do a nice bounce there from the object 263. So there's just 3 tanks left, and we're on nearly 900 supremacy points. So at this stage in the game, we're just going to YOLO forward. We want some more damage. We're only on 2.6k damage, and now the standard B is available. We do exchange shots there. We are going to get another shot, and one of our teammates, I think, is going to clear him before I can get my third shot, and then we win the battle on supremacy. So that battle, very easy. 3.3k damage. It does make some nice credits as well at 96,000 credits there, so it's a nice credit earner. It does some nice damage. I mean, the reload, not too bad, around 12 seconds reload for the entire clip. The DPM is now 2,600, just over 2,600, which is about 300 DPM more than the AMX 5120, which is also a tier 9 heavy autoloader. So not bad at all. The speed is very good for a heavy. It's very low to the ground as well for a heavy tank. And the armor, you can get some bounces. I mean, the turret is very troll. If you start angling, it does become weak on the cheeks. But you have a standard 220 mil of turret armor. I think you're sitting around 160 odd hull armor. So you can get those troll bounces. The bottom plate is very weak. You definitely need support when you are playing this, if you are definitely in the open. And because of the speed of the tank, again, you can play this tank however you want. You can play it with the mediums, you can play it with the heavies, go hold down with the heavies. Literally, it depends on the team and what their tank types are. Now here we're going to get a shot in on the Jaegeru. We're going to come back. There is a 50B there, so we are going to try and get shot on him. 376, we've got 1 shell left, and we nice 350 roll. So 3 shots there, we do 1,000 damage. And again, as I've said, it's around 12 seconds reload. We are watching Brian in this battle, and he has a very good battle. I mean, again, it just looks so easy. Again, AMX 50B, nice 438 high roll, and he can clear him on his 2nd shot. So that is 1 tank down each for his team and the enemy team. They are winning on supremacy points. He's still full hit points, 1,700 hit points left. But the red team are going to start disappearing very, very soon. So there is a Death Star there, which is a big target to go for, very dangerous target to go for with that gun. Lovely track there, lovely track, which almost allows him to get the reload. I mean, 15 or 16 seconds the reload is, I do apologize. So 2.4k damage. And with the autoloaders, it's not just this autoloader, it's the same with pretty much any autoloader. You'd be surprised how quickly your damage can go up. I mean, if you can get 2 clips off, you can do sort of 2.5k damage, which is not bad. If you can get 2.5k average damage in this tank, then you're doing a good job. And when you think about it, it doesn't really sound like that you can do a good job if you're only getting 2 clips out per battle. It doesn't sound good, but when you get those 2 clips out per battle, I mean, just like Brian he has now 2,800 damage. That's still a respectable amount of damage. Now, this E75 is stuck. He misses his first shot, which is a big shame because he's going to get 1 more shot there, 374, and he's going to get 1 more shot at 407, leaving him on 163. So if he wouldn't have missed that shot, then he could have cleared that tank and he could have got out of this position here, because he is going to suffer any moment now. You're going to see a big gun come up behind him. He gets a nice bounce there from the E75, so he's going to poke up, miss the first shot. He's going to get the 2nd shot, but look at the mini-map. There is a TD behind. Oh, hello, 1,500 damage almost from the Death Star. But at this stage in the game, I mean, 800 supremacy points. He had 1 shell left. He's going to get 1 shell into him, and he's just going to head towards the Death Star. He is on a big reload, but his team does manage to take him out. So we're not going to get any more damage. They win on supremacy points, but still 4,000 damage, 62,000 credits, which is a great amount of credits. Not too bad. I mean, the ace was quite easy. 1,372 XP, which is still a decent amount of XP. Very decent amount of XP for a tier 9 tank. But a lot of tier 9s, that's not enough to ace the tank. 443 supremacy points, which probably got him the ace. Now, next up, we are going to see a Fusilier and Hot Rocks Calibi clanmates of mine. Now, Fusilier is driving the K-91, and he's going to fall victim of the event, the new mode, uprising mode, where it is impossible to ace a tank, any tank that is pretty much tier 5 or higher, because the XP on the uprising mode carries on to the normal mode, which it shouldn't. I think it's a bug that maybe Wargaming forgot to switch a switch maybe, but at the moment it is impossible to ace a tank. I've seen 8,000, nearly 9,000 damage. That's like 1,800 base XP. That was only a 2nd class. So if you can ace a tank in this mode at the moment that is tier 5 or higher, that the tanks that people are playing, then you are just a god. You are a god, because at the moment it is impossible. A lot of people are complaining, and yes, it is annoying, but go enjoy the mode. Just go enjoy the new mode. It's not around forever. It's only around for a week or so more. By the time this video gets out, it might even be over. Then you'll probably have another week of the XP resetting. So at the moment, I'm only playing the event to earn credits, because the credit earning in the new event is absolutely crazy. So unfortunately, Fusilier does fall victim of that ace XP impossible to ace the tank. So here he's sat up, and already not even a minute and a half gone, and he's on 2,700 damage, and he's blocked 1,660 damage. So he's almost blocked his entire hit points, and if he wouldn't have blocked them, then he would have been dead within a minute and a half of the game. So, but still, he can die now. Even if he dies now, he's still done a remarkable job. 2,000, 3,100 damage. Very nice job, and that is because of this auto loader that can now pump out 350, 370, and even if you can set people on fire or high roll, you can do as high as 430 alpha per shot. So now, just 2 minutes gone, he's on 4,000 damage, which, as I've said, you can pump up that damage very, very quickly, and you're not realizing how quick your damage goes up. You can look at the ribbon and you're like, what? 4,300 damage? How the hell did I get that much damage? So Fusilier at the moment, he's got 2 kills, 4,300 damage. He's blocked 1,600 damage. It's now just 3 against this this Scorpion G. So his teammate Hot Rocks is going to let him have a few shots on him as soon as they can find him. He is going to go around to where he is last spotted, but with the Scorpion G's speed, the Scorpion G has managed to get around, and at the moment they are just doing a ringer rosy. Luckily for Fusilier, this guy is full hit points. He's going to get a HE shot there. Nice 431 damage into him. He's still got 2 shells. He can't, maybe he can if he pens both of them, but unfortunately only manages to do 135. So he's now gone for the full reload, because by the time he gets around the corner, if he only had 1 shot, there wasn't enough to clear him anyway. So Hot Rocks is going to take a shot for him. He's going to take the attention of the Scorpion G, which allows Fusilier to get back. He's now reloaded, 1 shot, and it only needs 2 shots to finish him off. So 5,500 damage, very remarkable job, 3 kills, and as I've said, he falls victim of the XP to ace the tank, and he only gets himself a 2nd class. Now, pretty much the same XP as the battle that we've just seen from Brian. Brian got the ace, Fusilier only a 2nd class. So that is the K-91, guys. A very, very good tank, very good credit earner. And after the buff, it definitely is. If it does come for sale, it's definitely worth thinking about buying, because it is a very, very good tank. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Meadsy69, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.